hello, hello. Welcome to the chat/live stream. It's been a while since I did one. Let's see. Who is in here? Hi, Francesco. How are you today? I'm doing well. I have a lot of things to do today, so I'm trying to be efficient with my time, but also try to relax the first half of the day. So, yeah. What's been happening with you? Hot in Italy. Which part of Italy are you in again? Are you at, I should say. Wait, you didn't answer my question. I asked what part of Italy you're from. Yes, I am in California. I am currently in Los Angeles. And it is 92 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know what that is in Celsius, but it's also very warm. So, c'est la vie. Speaking of hot things, we are going to, well, I don't know if I can live stream like what the video or the photos I have on here are, because I didn't set it up for that, even though I did want to try it out. But I guess I'll just be selecting my pics from literal pictures and pics selections from Anime Expo. Also, speaking of warm, I really need to get more water. Forgot to refill before I jumped online. But I need to also let everybody know that my live stream is on. Yes! Francesco's asking good questions today. Do I have new projects? I do. I always have projects. But let me figure out, oh my gosh. Let me figure this thingy out with the live stream, because I'm trying to share this with, with everybody. Things are a lot more different on the computer versus the mobile. All right, happening. Say hello. Okay, post. Yeah. Henry says hello. How's my D? My D's going well. It's going. Time's going by really fast. So yeah, that's all fun. But Woo! It's been a while since I've had a chat with all of you. Oh my god, this thing won't go away. Okay, great. Francesca says, I hope one day if I go away from Italy forever, I come live in America and Mexico. I love this country. Okay. Henry says, oh my god, it really is. Are you following my main account? Because on my main account, it shows all when I'm online and when I'm streaming. Hello, Corey. Nice to see you. Wow, the last time I actually streamed on this channel was a year ago. Oof. Long time happening, or it was a long time ago already. Okay. What am I gonna do? I wish you guys could see this, but maybe it's better that you don't see the unedited versions. Okay. I'm gonna be selecting well, okay, Henry, yes. On this channel, I have two channels. My main channel, I'm gonna write it on here, I guess, so you guys know. This is my main channel, right? I usually live stream there, but I'm starting to live stream here because I want to test a couple of things. Francesca's asking, what do I like most about demonstrations? I love that I can teach other people how to be safe in the lifestyle in my community, and I also really love that I have really awesome models who are open to a lot of things and who are also in the lifestyle for real. That way I don't have to tell people how to do things, and like all I just need to do is pose them and they gladly do it because they are also entertainers, so that's really awesome. Like for Anime Expo, that was the largest group of people that I've ever presented in front of. Like 600 to 750 people is a lot. Didn't seem like that much, and the ambiance was very casual and very like welcoming. So for me, I didn't feel uncomfortable at all, didn't feel nervous. I just wanted to make sure everybody got it and really liked what I had to present. So, I mean, and then I just get to show off and do my thing, you know? It's kind of really nice to be able to do what I do best. 2 jobs, performing and being a dom. Okay, yeah, that's a good question. Henry's asking, how do I manage 2 jobs when I perform and being a dom? I don't see them as 2 jobs. I actually see them as 1, because like literally when I'm not, you know, in a play space, I get to be on stage. So it's kind of like if you think of a normal job, let's say you work like your 8 to 5 or 9 to 5 job, and then you at nighttime do a side gig or something. That's kind of what it is. Like I wouldn't call the performance another job per se, also because I don't know if that's sustainable for me yet, because yeah, you only get paid so much to be on stage for so long, so it's not like continuous hours, and I don't get to necessarily set my own prices. It's like what certain people budget, so I have to like work with them on pricing and stuff like that. Let's see. welcome. Amy says side hustle. Yeah, kind of. It's like, it's really nice extra money, and then it's also great experience and stuff to add to my resume, and yeah, it's just good all around. And extra time to play with people I really like to play with, who I choose to play with, and to like excite people. Francesca says, each of your videos brings me a lot of joy and harmony. Aww. I'm really happy to hear that. Very, very happy to hear that. Actually, I do have, do I have a photo of the room very full? Kind of. The room looks a lot smaller in this photo. Let me see if I can I upload this to you guys? No, I can't. I can't show photos on here. You guys are just gonna have to wait to see it on my website. Let's see. Also remember, guys, if you're asking me to put on any articles of clothing, I'm happy to do that as long as you guys are tipping me. You can tip me on, let's see. On this. Without comments. He says, have I not been on live for ages? Yeah, I haven't been on lives for a while either. I've been really busy. Very good. And enjoying life and my time. Doing my thing. The world's kind of a crazy place right now, though. It's, you know, not the business, but we do the best with what we can. Henry's asking if I'm using a Mac. No, I'm not. I'm actually on a PC right now, but I have both. I use both. Amy says, better than a few years ago. That is true. That is so true. Yeah, the last 2 years were rough for everybody. Been too hot the last few days. What do you do when it's too hot then? Do you just stay inside the whole day? Do you like to go to the beach? People are like, nothing. I get it. It's not the business. So I like Nintendo games. Yeah, I played original Nintendo, and then I also played Nintendo 64, which I really loved. Oh, God damn it. So, but I'm kind of more of a PlayStation person. Like, I love PlayStation. Francesco says, can you bear whoever insists on useless things or blocks? Sorry for the question. No, it's a legitimate question. I just ignore it, honestly. If it bothers you, I can put them in timeout because I have the power to do that. Let's see. Oh my gosh, there's like over 400 freaking photos. Man, okay. Okay. Henry says, always wanted the PS5, but those are so hard to get. Yeah, also because there were a lot of, how do you call it? Missing computer parts. There was a shortage for a while. Remember? So, yeah. You're welcome, Francesco. Lemonshine World says, hey, hi. Welcome to the stream. Henry is asking what this music is. This music is called Color Field by Stream Beats. They are free. I like to use free music just in, like, to avoid the copyright thing. But yeah. Yes, microchips. Indeed. Lemon Sean says, I met you at Anime Expo and went to the panel. This is so much fun learning all the fun toys to use. Yay! Actually, I have questions for you since you actually were there. Did you find that I went over safety too much? Or, so the problem is I think I wasted a little bit of like the first 10 to 15 minutes by waiting for everybody to come in. I didn't have a clock up front and I didn't have my phone out. So I didn't have a time check and I had to ask them like what time I could start. So I kind of wasted a little bit of time on that, which was my bad. And then also at the end, like, I wanted to do more demo stuff. It was supposed to be like 20 to 30 minutes full of demonstration. But we were already running over time, even though the recording of my actual panel was actually 52 minutes. So I still had time. And I think I could have actually fit everything in that I wanted to, as well as close properly if I started on time. But anyway, do you think I should be spending 30 minutes on safety and like how to use the toys, because that's important, and then also like knowing where to hit and knowing where to put the toys on a person for cosplay will be the result of that. So I'm curious to what your take on it was. But also, hello! Welcome, welcome everyone. Yeah, this is my second channel. I'm currently on here because I want to grow this channel as well. So let's see. Lemon Sean says, I think it's good to talk about safety. I mean, people are going to be late. I know you want to be nice and wait for everyone, but sometimes you just have to start without people. Well, yeah. No, I wouldn't have waited if I knew it was already 10 minutes, 15 minutes already past the thing. I just thought that they were letting people in, like, so that they could make the 10 p.m. Like starting time. But I guess it's a very big room too, and so the amount of people that were coming in, it was just, they were doing their best to filter everybody in, you know, in a single file line. But yeah, okay, cool. So yeah, I think I'll condense it to really just stick in like a 30-minute realm, and then the last 30 minutes will be demoing and why I decided to put, you know, the toys on a certain body, and then why I choose a certain angle as well. But yeah, thanks so much for your feedback. It was really fun. I would definitely consider doing it again. I just wish also the PowerPoint showed my entire presentation, because it got cut off on the side and it started doing this weird alignment. But at least the photos were working, because I feel like people are more prone to looking at photos anyway. So, yay. Henry's asking if I've ever had stage fright before and how do I overcome it. So I've been performing since I was very, very young. Like I've done dance for schools, like when I was in preschool. I entered preschool when I was 2.5 to 3 years old. And then after my first year in there, I got top of my class, and I did like this dragon dance with 3 other girls on stage. No talking, but it was still a dance, like a 4 to 5 minute dance, and I learned choreography then. And so, no, I don't think I ever really have stage fright. Like, of course I get a little nervous and like have a little bit of butterflies, or actually the butterflies are up here, not my stomach. But like, I'm so comfortable around people, and I'm an extrovert, that it doesn't really take me out of my comfort zone. It's more about how to streamline my knowledge and like present it, you know, in whatever medium I can to the general audience. I also do this to myself. Like, this is a self-imposed, self-inflicted, like, performance thing. Like, I put myself out there and I reach out to people and I'm like, hey, I want to do this. Can we work something out? Can we collaborate? Can we XYZ? And so knowing that I'm doing this to myself, I have no one else to blame but myself by putting myself on stage. So, I mean, and by the time that it's time to actually present something or like perform in front of people, like, I just gotta go, you know? There's no point in being stuck in my head. Like, I look externally from myself and I'm just like, all right, let's do this. Lemon Chan says, yeah, that's a good idea. I remember you were having trouble with the clicker. So I think the batteries died. Also, I was supposed to be able, I checked with the tech people beforehand, and first of all, they moved me to a different room. I was supposed to be in a smaller room. Second of all, I was supposed to have my laptop be able to be up front, like, so I can press the button myself. But instead, they said all the tech had to be in the back of the room, and then they had people that could manually do it for me, and I was like, that's just gonna be such a waste of time. And then they found a clicker, but I don't think the clicker had enough battery juice, so it died. And I guess I could have just said next, but there were a lot of challenges. Luckily, we made it entertaining, so people didn't really care about the technical difficulties. We had live entertainment. Henry says, when it comes to performing by myself, I tend to get nervous. I've done a ton of performances back then in my music career. Oh yeah, like playing an instrument or DJing or what? Francesco says, for today I have to finish. Good night. See you in... Yep. Thanks for joining, Francesco. I appreciate you always being in my chats and liking my content. Good night. Buonasera, I think. That's how you say it in Italian. Yay, I said it right. Awesome. Okay, so there are so many video or photos. How's my weekend going? It's going well. Nice and relaxing. I have time to breathe, but of course not really time to relax because I'm always working. Lemon Chan says, I really want to go to more events with you in it. I want to learn about it. I would love to be an exotic dancer, but I have anxiety and low self-esteem. I need to work on myself more. I'm going to be performing next Saturday at Bar Sinister. I don't know if you know where that is, but it's in Hollywood at Bordner's. 10 p.m. If you're following me on Instagram, that's my handle. I have the information on my Insta story, and then I'm gonna also be posting it sometime next week on my page. So yeah, go check that out. And honestly, like, I told people this before, you know, a lot of women have, thank you for your follow on Instagram. A lot of people have, you know, something they don't like about themselves, right? It's just that I think women specifically have more of that than obviously men do, because we're always, taught from a young age on how we're supposed to look, or like what society thinks that we should look like, or what the perfect, aesthetic is. And it's like, dude, there's none, okay? There's no perfect aesthetic. There might be aesthetics that will fit brands and fit other things, but like, what you are is what you are, and there's only so much you can control of that. And at this point in my life, I'm just like, you know what? I really, like, I'm just gonna be me. I'm very happy with that. So it takes time though. There's still some days when I'm just like, oh man, I look like poo. But I mean, if somebody like you guys, the reason why I live stream is because it's really uplifting and like makes me feel like I'm doing something positive for the world. Like, that's really uplifting for me. And you'll get people after you start performing, or if you start putting yourself out there. It's also about your personality. Like, what you give out is what you'll receive back. Of course, there's going to be other people that aren't going to be as nice, but you just have to ignore that. One thing I'm grateful about is like I've also grown to have like a tough skin, and that's very, very helpful. What did I major in college? I majored in communication design, so like graphic design, illustration, and animation, and film. That's like all one thing with like subtracts in it. Do I have a Discord? No. I don't use it. But yes, I think I do actually. Yeah. Lemon Chen says, yeah, it's really sad the pressure us girls have. It's really hard, especially me. In the past, when I was in middle school and high school, especially, boys used to make fun of my weight. People still make fun of my weight. My own fans make fun of me for gaining weight over the course of pandemic. And I don't want to open that up because, I don't need that right now. But I'm talking to you specifically because you're opening this up. And I, as female to female, like, I'm going to say this. It's like, I'm in the entertainment industry, and if you want to become a dancer, that's also entertainment, and people are just going to judge harshly because they are used to the, how do you call it, conventional types of beauty, which is like very thin, low body fat content, right? And they'll put you in boxes. And at this point in my life, I'm doing well. I'm happy. I love performing. They're not the ones making all of these things happen and building a brand for themselves. So what do I care? Like, I just have to keep reminding myself that. And also, I've lost some of the weight that I gained over the pandemic too. By performing, by the way. So, you just gotta pick and choose what you want to listen to, and really just remind yourself that you're beautiful inside and out. Henry says, bring open mind and learning great things from one another. Thank you for taking your time to do the live channel. Oh, you're welcome. Thanks for being here. Lemon Chan says, man, girl, if you love food, eat any food. I love food. Beauty standards are very horrible. Like, who are you to tell me what to do with my body? It's my body. Yeah, right. Don't get me started on Roe versus Wade. But also, I love food too. And I actually, all my friends, they're all foodies. I've known somebody who didn't like food because they were into bodybuilding and they were into like creating the ideal image of themselves, and I respect that, but I also couldn't be friends with them because we didn't have anything in common. We didn't, even though I liked to go to the gym previously, like not as much as they did. They can't enjoy, you know, the foods that I like. They don't drink, so socially even, so it's like there's no passion there except for what they're into, and so we weren't really compatible as friends. So yeah. Have I ever, Henry says, bodybuilding is tough due to their meal. No, I get that. And like I said, I totally respect it. If you want to eat only what you cook at home, that's great. But also, that's not what I want to do all the time. And it's really tough to have a friendship over something that we're very different in passions about. Like, I'm passionate about food. So if you're not passionate about food, I guess there's other things that we can talk about, but it wasn't a lot that we could, you know, bond over. Have I ever changed my hair color? Yes, I was blonde at one point, and I'm never gonna do that again because it really ruined my hair. My hair is so dark, and it wasn't healthy for it. Like, my strands kept on breaking off, and I had really silky hair before that. You can check out those old photos on my website. I think do I still have them up there? Man, no, I have them on my blog. If you can find that, kudos to you. Especially when competitions come up. Yeah, no, I get that. That's not my passion, though. Lemon Chan says, I hate the gym. I will never go to the gym, but I do enjoy walking and hiking. And being out with Mother Nature is really relaxing. I'm the same way. I hate the gym, too. I used to go 4 to 6 times a week. 1 to 3 hours every single day, and it was exhausting. I always had to nap, and my body hurt all the time. I looked great, but was it worth it? I think there's a good balance. Like, I think right now with what I'm doing, I'm pretty active. Like, I power walk a lot. I also like hiking, but I haven't been out because it's been hot. I dance. So for me, I think I'm at a healthy weight. It might still be a little overweight, but I'm okay with it right now. I don't overeat. I actually only eat 1 to 1.5 meals a day anyway. And the largest meal that I have is at lunchtime, or like lunch to evening. So, yeah. Henry says, I don't mind being friends with bodybuilding. I love the gym, and bodybuilding is a commitment. It is. You gotta be dedicated for that. Your hair is very beautiful. Thanks. I try to take care of it. She grows for me. So, she grows very long. Yeah, I don't do breakfast either. I do intermittent fasting, which is like you wait over like a minimum of 8 hours, right, in between meals, or like in between your sleeping cycle and then the next meal. So I do that too. Eddie, hi. Good to see you. I am having a beautiful Saturday. I hope you are too. Lemon Chan says, I don't overeat. My sleeping schedule is not good. I wake up at 1 p.m. so I have brunch, not breakfast. I only eat twice a day plus snacks and Starbucks. Yeah, so I started drinking a lot more iced teas now that it's warm, and sometimes I drink it with like 2 pumps of syrup. So that's my sugar. Oh, and sometimes I get pastries, like a sub will give me a pastry or like a dessert because, you know, it's a treat. And so, yeah, I have that occasionally, but I don't eat the whole thing by myself. Like, the only thing I'll eat by myself, well, are macarons, maybe, because they're small enough, and ice cream. But even then, I can't even finish the whole thing anymore. So, yeah. Eating healthy is important. So I've been trying to do a salad pretty much every day, if I can. Henry said and lost a lot of good weight doing that. Yeah, I think it just helps regulate too, because if you keep eating all day, your body's always going to keep wanting all the carbs that you're putting in. So, Lemon Chen says, coffee helps me wake up faster. Yeah, so coffee, actually, if you just drink it black and straight, that caffeine is actually supposed to help speed up your metabolism a little bit. But coffee doesn't do anything to make me, like, caffeine doesn't do anything to make me awake or not. It just doesn't affect me. Eddie says, eating habits are terrible. Some days super hungry and some days I only eat once or twice a day. I only eat once or twice a day, but you know, it's regulated. Any protein with salads? Yeah, sometimes I have like a chicken or I always do at least 1 protein a day. So if I'm getting an entree, let's say it's a salmon, right? Or like, let's say I'm cooking chicken at home, that's my protein. And then I'll have the salad on the side, and then I'll dip my fork in the vinaigrette or the dressing, and then I'll eat the salad with the dressing on my fork so it doesn't soak in, because dressing is extra calories as well. When I'm a dom, what's my favorite leather to wear? So I have on this channel actually, if you go to my about page or like my channel page on this channel, the Mara Domina one, the banner is a full leather outfit, and I really love that outfit. It's a jacket, pair of pants, stilettos, and I paired it with a whip. Everything's leather, real leather. Chicken salad is protein. Salmon with veggies and small amount of rice. Yeah, I try not to eat rice if I can avoid it. Like, I love sushi. So it's really hard for me to just like get sashimi, because sometimes sashimi is even more expensive. So I don't know. It's weird. Ooh, goody. all my stuff copied over. I'm like backing up my files as I'm talking to you guys too, because it's been a while, and I'm also running out of space on my phone because I take too many videos and photos, so yeesh. I gotta be better about that, because I keep on running out of freaking space. Let's see. But yeah. I don't know if you guys can hear it. It's like working really hard right now. I know some people who don't like sushi. I'm just like, how? See, this is why I can't be friends with people who aren't foodies, because I'm just like, we have nothing in common. Not that I only love food, but food is a huge part of my life, and I'm just like, I bond with people over a meal, you know? Even my submissives, like, I always say, like, the best icebreaker is if we go share a meal together, obviously on their dime. But yeah, like, I don't know. I feel like when your stomachs are full, or when you can like communicate about how you feel about a certain dish with each other and you're both experiencing it at the same time, it's pretty special. Like, that's pretty awesome, you know? I don't know. Also, home cooking is really amazing. Like, if you could share home cooking with somebody else, that's like everything. So, see? Henry doesn't like sushi. Yeah. Foodie friends. Yeah, leather does get sweaty if it's too hot, but that's why I only wear it when it's cold. Because it's literally like a second skin. Eddie says inflation is terrible. We are resorting to frozen foods and vegetables at my place for the time being. Meats and poultry is too expensive. Oh no. If you have a Costco membership, you can get whole chickens for $5. $4.99. Or is it $5.99 now? I don't remember. I haven't bought Costco groceries for a really long time. No cheese. Oh my god, I love cheese. This is also why I can't be vegan. Although I love vegan cheese too. I love dairy too much. It's so good. Girl, we can have a whole conversation about food. I can explain to you how much I love potatoes. Dude, I literally can talk for hours about food. Like, potatoes, like mashed, or what is it called when they put it, like cut it into, the Germans put it into slivers and then they put it on top of something. It's kind of like a casserole, but there's a specific name for it. Dang it. It's, my pup is half German. He knows it. And Irish. He's half Irish too. And let's see. Oh man, I don't remember. Boo. Hate raw meat, no sushi for me. Oh man. See, I even like my steaks like medium rare. I like it a little bloody. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't like meat too raw. Also, it's not good for you. Like, my stomach doesn't like it if it's too raw. Cheese is the goat. Yeah, it is. I love, that's a good one. Goat cheese is also really great for savory and sweet stuff. Like, I've paired it with like fig jam or had it in a sandwich before. And then if you pair that with like a tomato soup, oh, so good. Never had sushi. Oh my gosh. I highly recommend you try it, but like a good place, please. You don't want to get sick. And you also don't want to not like it again. Scallop potatoes. Yes, it's kind of like scalloped also. I just don't remember what. Steaks for me, medium. Any food that has potatoes, I will eat it. Okay, have you seen, what's it called? Attack on Titan? She's the real Sasha from Attack on Titan. Just call me Sasha from now on. Okay, I'm good. I'm good with that. That'll be like our little inside joke. Okay, I love that. I also love that your username on here is also like a type of food too, lemon. Corey's asking if I've ever done anything to my pup below the body. Yes, if you go onto my clip sites, you can find that. Full videos of it. Henry says, LA is meant for burgers, sushi, and Mexican food. Yeah, that's right. I have no qualms about that statement. Eddie says, food is good. Yes, nourishing. I love it. I love it so much. Okay. Trying to back this up. Hang on. Okay. Oh no, I think I just killed that. Okay. No. Huh. Who doesn't love lemons? Lemons can go on any food, I think. I actually prefer limes, but lemons can make lemonade, which I really like. I've tried making limeade before and it's not as good. Limes are great for like seasoning tacos and meats and stuff like that. So yeah, so good. I also drink a lot of Arnold Palmer's, so I've also tried it with limes. Not the same. So let's see. Corey's asking when we can see Pup again. It's been a long time. I know it has. I've just been so busy. Like weekends are the time for me to like go out and do stuff. So that's also why I haven't been able to live stream, because I've been busy. And he's doing the same. He's going out and about too. So, but we'll get him on again. Don't you worry. He's not getting off easy. Henry's asking, in LA, do I drive or take train? So I currently don't own a vehicle because I choose not to. Gas is also really freaking expensive right now, and I don't feel like I should be paying for that. Even if a sub is paying for it, I'm just like, you know what? There's other things that I would rather do with that money. Other things I would like to invest in. But I do take the train to go like downtown because it's literally only, what, 10 minutes more than driving. And then on top of that, I don't have to worry about parking. And everything I want to do is literally in downtown anyway, that I could walk to. Also, I used to live in New York, and that's how I would transport myself all the time. It's the only reliable, how do you call it, mode of transportation, though, is going to downtown, because other than that, it's crap. So. Has any guy walked up to me and asked if they wanted a session? They've come up to me. If they know who I am, they've come up to me to say hi. Nobody has asked me for a session. Or like, if they ask me if I can train them, I give them my website and they can, you know, reserve time with me there and schedule something. Do I have a driver's license? I do. I have a regular C class, which is for cars, and an M class for motorcycles. Sasha says, I feel that lemon has a sweeter aftertaste. Yes, I agree with that. I love Meyer lemons, and the zest is really fragrant. I love them. Lime is always sour, but I love it. I suck on a lemon or a lime for a snack. I like sour candy as well. Sour Patches are my favorite. I love Sour Patches too. But also, it's bad for your teeth, so don't do it often. It'll literally wear off the enamel, so yeah. Do I use Uber or Lyft as well? Yes. I also have financial subs who gift me Uber cards all the time, so that's nice. How do I deal with creeps? That's a great question. I usually ignore them. If I can't in person, usually somebody is next to me, like if I'm at an event or something, and I'll kind of imply to the people around me that we gotta go or have to go to a new thing. But I always try to be nice and ease it off, you know? So. Jay says, good to see you, Miss Mara. Why are you so beautiful? Thanks. I'm just chilling at home in my pajamas. But if I could be beautiful doing that, Why not? Thank you. Corey says, when your pup is not allowed to speak, how can you understand him? Like, when he wants something? He'll, like, mutter it under his breath if he really wants something. But usually, he doesn't talk anyway. Like, even if I allowed him to talk while he's being puppy, he's just a quiet, good boy for most of the time. And he's like, you don't ask a goddess why she's beautiful. You praise, Jake. Preach. Sasha says, man creeps don't let you have fun. Always gotta ruin it. Like, let me have fun. Oh, I can still have fun. That's why I say I ignore it. I'm just like, I got other things that I want to focus on. I'm using a colored filter. I'm not using a facial filter. I don't know what you're talking about. But also, if you don't like it, you can leave. Henry says, do I have friends and family to support what you're doing right now? Yes, I've actually spoken about this at another live stream. Jay, it's my choice and it's my live stream. I like the colors that this gives me, so I'm gonna use it. It's better than living in this, you know, whatever lit room while the natural thing is happening. Let's see. Sasha says, I love your room. Looks so relaxing and very calm. You should check out my DIY video of it. Let me find it. Where is it? This was my project, like, during quarantine. Let's see. Here it is. Eddie says, it's good to be back, goddess. I've missed your previous live stream since I was on a family trip, but super glad to be back. Yay! Sasha says, girl, I fully support you if you ever need support. I'm here for you. I will be your cheerleader. I will cheer you. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I think it's always important to have a good, speaking of support, like family and friends, it's really, somebody came up to me after the panel at Anime Expo and was telling me, thank you, you know, for just being me and doing all of this. And I was like, yeah, you're welcome. And she's like, my mom would never let me, you know, she's super religious. And I was just like, at that point, you just got to separate your personal life with your family life and just find your own support group and chosen family that you can lean on, that'll allow you to be who you are without judging you. So that's my 2 cents. Sasha says, that was me, I was the person that you met. Yeah, so now I can put now I can put a face to the name. So yeah, I still stand by that statement. I think it's really important. Have I ever smacked a guy in the face while wearing your long leather gloves? Yeah, I think I have. Those, I think, I don't know how long it was, but I think it was those ones. That was fun. Henry says, I really feel that I want to meet you in person. To me, you're so open-minded and very grateful to talk to. Thanks. Sasha says, yeah, my mother is into God. She doesn't have an open mind. It's either her way or the highway. Yeah, I can't wait for you to be independent of that. Because I don't think it's healthy for anybody to be in that. Nice dance moves you got there. Where? Like on my second channel? I just danced a minute ago. Oh. Okay. I didn't know I danced. How many channels do I have? So I have two main ones for Dom and Amara, and then I have one for Goddess Mara, which is my actual dance and performance channel. Why am I not uploading on my Miss Mara channel? Because I've been busy. I haven't even been able to edit my recap videos because I've been performing. If you've been following me on my Instagram and Twitter accounts, every weekend I have something planned. Also, I just want to grow this channel too, so I'm going to be moving live streams to here for a little bit. I've also uploaded shorts, and I upload content daily to my community page. So if you're not looking at that, you should probably start looking at that every day if you want new content, fresh content. Eddie says, my mom was into religion. She has a bunch of tattoos. Basically, me and my siblings detached from that in order to experience the world. Ah, yeah. I have to detach from that with my mom sometimes too, because she's also religious. And I think religion is such a freaking curse on this world. How do I deal with Karens? I ignore them. I literally just don't interact with anybody that I don't like or that I don't find is going to enrich my life in any way, shape, or form. So, yeah. I'm not religious, but I was baptized and confirmed Catholic. Eddie says, agree 100%, Goddess. The world would be a better place if we were allowed to follow our own path, not being forced into a doctrine. Yeah, or using religion to do things legally with the law. Like, oh, things are only okay if, you know, it aligns with whatever beliefs. Yeah, that doesn't fly with me. It either is or it isn't. Don't freaking pick and choose, you know, to whatever's convenient for you at the time. I do want to be independent, but sometimes I don't. I hate being an adult. I know, adulting is hard sometimes. Corey, do you get along with your family all the time? Because I sure don't. In fact, when I don't get along with them, I don't see them for a very long time. And I'm fine with that. They're the ones who tend to reach out afterwards and are like, oh, can we meet again? I think they're important, but I don't think they should dictate your life. Sasha says, the world could be crazy at times. I agree. Does my family miss you? Do I celebrate with them during the holidays? Oh, I see my family like every 2 to 3 months. Maybe sometimes 4 months because of, you know, the pandemic, but... Good thing about being an adult is that you can experience the world, do crazy things, and be independent. Yeah, but then when it comes to paying bills, it's not that great. Corey never spends time with their family. Well, then I don't know if it's that important to you. Yes, Henry, that was your question that I was answering. An adult child. I think a lot of adults are still kids inside. Eddie's like, the bills, I hate the bills. I don't think anybody likes paying bills, honestly. If you do, you have a strange fetish. Unless you're paying with somebody else's money, which I do sometimes. But even then, I'm like, no, I would rather spend this money on something else. Henry, I think you're talking to Sasha or Lemon, right? Because my parents know what I do. They're fine now. Yeah, my family knows what I do. They've known about it for like years now. I actually uploaded that Christmas story when it happened. You have a roommate. I think everybody starts out with a roommate. Henry says, Mara, I suppose what you're doing, this is not an easy job you're doing. Most of the content was designed all by you. It takes time. Yes, it does. It takes a lot of time. People think it's easy, and I'm just like, okay, you do it. And then they find out it's not so great, and they're just like, okay, never mind. I know, like for real, stop. People can be cheeky sometimes. People can be a lot of things. But yeah. Well, this is a good live stream, guys. You guys have any other questions that you have for me today, or any topics you'd like to talk about before I head out for the day? Is today my day off? I'm literally working right now. So, no. I never have a day off. Well, if not, I would like to thank all of you for joining in my live stream today. It was a really nice chill day to do so. If you like my video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, share it so that others can converse with me the next time that I'm online. Make sure you are subscribed with notifications turned on by clicking that bell. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter at Mara Domina, and my other main channel is youtube.com/DominaMara. I also have Goddess Mara if you want to check that out. That's my performance recap area and the projects that I've been working on for my Dance and Flow and Fire. And other than that, yeah, be safe, have fun, and I really appreciate you guys. Thanks so much and have a wonderful rest of your day. Until next time.